Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. This is John Doria in the Pinnacle Financial Services home office. In today's session, we're going to be talking about life insurance policy reviews. Just a reminder, lines will be muted during today's call, but if you have any questions, please utilize the chat box on the right-hand side of the screen. We will be monitoring questions throughout today's session. And thank you all for joining. So in today's session, we are going to be talking about life insurance policy reviews. And it's really important to review your client's coverage to make sure it still meets their needs. So, maybe you offered them recommendations or got them coverage at some point in the past. It's essential that you review that coverage going forward to make sure it still meets their needs. So you might have clients that, let's say they're currently in their 40s or 50s. You got them some coverage a while back. It's very important to make sure does it still meet their needs? Do they need additional coverage? It's the current coverage that they have. Let's say you bought term coverage for them a while back. Is it getting near to the end of the conversion privilege? So these are all the kind of questions that you can ask during a policy review. And the benefit of doing a policy review is that you really can kind of show that you're an expert in the life insurance industry. And you can make sure that whatever coverage that you recommend is still pertinent for their needs. So very important and something that's of value when you're doing a policy coverage review. I'm John Doria in the Pinnacle Financial Services home office. Here's my contact information. Just a reminder, you can reach me at jdoria@pfsinsurance.com or at 1-800-772-6881, extension 7105. I work on the life annuity and long-term care insurance team, and I can answer any questions that you have. So, just a reminder, I'll show this at the end of the presentation as well. Please reach out if you have any questions or if there's anything I can do to help support your needs. So what's the Pinnacle advantage? I always like to kind of start with this because it's a good segue into any topic that we present. For Pinnacle Financial Services, the advantage of working with us is that we're a national brokerage. We're a field marketing organization and really your partner. We are experts that specialize in life, health, Medicare, long-term care insurance, and annuities. And I'll talk about this a little bit later, but we have a full suite of tools. We have quoting, we're good on the compliance end, we have customer relationship management tools, we can offer you leads and marketing as well. So, and another important feature of what we do is we offer top-level commission. So when you work with us, we get you the best commission we can do in the industry. And I think that's important as well. So we reward you for working with us and give you really top-notch commissions and tools as well that can help you further your business. So partnering with Pinnacle Financial, you bring us the info and we help with the case design. You can contact us at any time. If you're working on a case or have questions and need help with anything, we can help you with that. That could be helping with illustrations. That's the second bullet point. Illustrations, we can help with training in your office and also selling concepts. We have a lot of really great materials we can provide you to give you access to concepts that will help you sell life and annuities. We help you maximize your closing ratio. So working with us, we have the expertise in advanced concepts and tools. So working with us, we can make sure you're closing as many sales as possible. And this is the statistics. We did a review of folks that had joined Pinnacle from another FMO. And on average, most advisors, when they start working with us, experience a 20 to 30% increase in production. So working with us, we give you the tools and our expertise and experience to, really help you grow your business. And just to give you a little personal story, I joined Pinnacle back in September of last year, and I came with 19 years of experience at another life insurance company in the home office. And I have to tell you, we really set the bar. Like from my experience working at that life insurance company, I don't have experience with a company that offers as many tools and services as Pinnacle does. So it really just speaks to the value that we can offer you. So now kind of gearing up with the whole policy reviews. Why is life insurance worth it? So, you're reviewing your clients' life insurance coverage, and maybe they're asking you that, like, well, why do I need life insurance coverage? What's the value of it? Okay, now I'm getting older. Maybe they think they don't need coverage, but just remind them, it ensures that your family's financial security and peace of mind is protected. By having coverage, if something happens to you, they're going to be okay. They're going to have the life insurance death benefit to support them throughout the rest of their lives. And of course, it pays cash to your loved ones when you pass away. And life insurance can be used to cover a number of things. Here I'm going to kind of just talk a little bit about the main things that life insurance in the past has been used to cover. It can help you with daily living expenses. If you pass away, your family's going to need to take care of that. Mortgage or rent payments, of course, that's going to have to be taken care of if you pass away. Outstanding loans that you might have, and college tuition for your kids, for example, and other essential expenses. So life insurance is really critical and key throughout your clients' lives. And I like to say a lot of folks only think they maybe need life insurance when they're younger, but I think it's a really important point to make that, life insurance is important throughout their lives, throughout every stage of their lives, whether they're just starting out with a family, have young kids, or kids are in college, even to the point when, their kids are kind of, when they become empty nesters and their kids kind of move on. It's still important to have life insurance. So what's the different types of life insurance coverage that you might see out there? Of course, there's term life insurance. The benefit of term life insurance, it's the cheapest life insurance protection that you can get. So it's only providing life insurance for a particular period of time. Usually it's life insurance protection for, let's say, you can do up to 20. Some companies do 30-year term coverage. So it's really made to the point is you're meeting your temporary needs. And really after the 20 or 30 years, it's assumed you're not going to want that life insurance coverage going forward. Because if you keep the term coverage at the level period, you can keep it, but it's going to be very expensive going forward. And the actual premium you have to pay will go up each year after the level term period. Other types of coverage, permanent life insurance, whole life insurance is a big one. The benefit of whole life insurance is it has the highest level of guarantees of any life insurance that you can purchase. It provides a guaranteed death benefit, also offers guaranteed cash value growth. Your premiums are set for your life, so you know that you can pay this premium every year for the rest of your life, and your cash value and death benefit will grow on a guaranteed basis. There's also non-guaranteed returns. A lot of whole life insurance comes from companies that we call mutual companies, where there's also non-guaranteed value that really grows in the policy, which can be a benefit. But yeah, we like to say whole life insurance has the most guarantees. Guaranteed yield is the cheapest level of permanent insurance. So I just mentioned whole life's permanent insurance. Guaranteed yield is permanent insurance, but it's a cheaper permanent insurance. So it's basically almost like a term insurance for the rest of your life. So it's going to offer the cheapest premium that you can pay for a life insurance that will be guaranteed for the rest of your life. It doesn't offer much in the way of cash value growth. So I mentioned whole life. Whole life's got a good amount of cash value growth. Guaranteed yield pretty much usually doesn't have any cash value growth. So it's really the cheapest type of permanent insurance you can get. And then kind of what we say is kind of the most substantial cash value growth, but on the non-guaranteed side is indexed universal life insurance. So I'm only talking about fixed insurance today. With an IUL policy, indexed universal life, you're paying a premium every year, but your money is allocated to what we call an indexed account. And that indexed account is based off a indexed fund. Usually it's the S&P 500 index. So you have a floor. So you're growing your money at a rate higher than a whole life policy where there's a floor where if the market goes down, we have market volatility right now. You have the money in the S&P 500 index and it goes down below zero. You usually have a 0% floor, but then you have a cap on your returns, usually in the 10 or 11% range, where if the market does well, you can put your money in this indexed account and really grow your money to at a rate that can be higher than a whole life insurance policy. So life insurance policy reviews, why do you do them? Well, the importance of a policy review is that it provides you the opportunity to reach out to clients to confirm their current coverage levels. It allows you to find gaps in insurance coverage that can allow for additional coverage, and it lets you uncover other needs your clients have, like offering annuities for retirement planning. So let's say maybe you had a client in their 40s a while back that purchased, let's say, a term life insurance policy, and maybe this is 10 or 15 years later. They were in their 40s at that point, and now they're 60 years old. You can talk to them about, okay, is this insurance still meeting your needs? If it's a term policy getting to the end of the term period, maybe they should look at permanent coverage. But also, let's say they're 60 years old. You can talk to them about the value of some of the other retirement products we have, especially annuities. Maybe they're looking for a safe place to put their money with a substantial guaranteed return that really is more competitive, let's say a CD or other fixed investments. They can look at annuities. So doing a policy review can help with reviewing the life insurance and looking at the retirement planning as well. So policies to review. The main categories of products your clients are going to have will be permanent life insurance that you sold them previously. That could be, as I mentioned before, whole life, guaranteed UL, IUL, and also term insurance. Probably the majority of folks that are buying life insurance, they're probably purchasing term insurance because it's the cheapest type of coverage. But that's something you can review as well and see, okay, maybe you're getting to the end of your term life insurance period. Is it still meeting the needs that you need for life insurance? So what are the recommendations to make? You can maintain current coverage if it still meets their needs, if they're not at the end of the term conversion privilege. But you can also, for example, give them recommendation to purchase additional coverage. And we'll talk about that in a minute. So what's some of the support resources? So what I think we do a really great job of at Pinnacle Financial Services is that we provide a lot of great support resources. We offer on the life and annuity side over 40 carriers that you can offer for life and annuities. And so all these carriers have their own marketing pieces and support resources. And, those are available to you. If you contact any of us on the life sales team, we can provide these resources to you. And they include some of the resources that I show in this screenshot. So lifehappens.org provides really great life insurance one-on-one resources that you can provide to clients. They include videos on what the value of life insurance is. They can help you bone up on what is, let's say, term insurance versus permanent insurance. What does that mean? And, how do you explain it to your clients? So there's a lot of really great resources. Then we have much more kind of narrow resources where, it can kind of talk a little bit about, a particular product. So here in the middle, I talk about 100 plus step-by-step scripts. This one in particular that we can send you. Looks like we went back. Apologize for that. 100 plus scripts. That's a piece that we have on final expense. So it can help you talk to your clients about the value of final expense insurance. And then we have brochures. So every company we work with has their own brochures. We can provide them to you, and they're a good value add to talk about the value of the different life insurance options. Another thing that we offer is a life fact finder. So if you're talking to your clients and doing a policy review or seeing if they, if the life insurance they have still meets their needs, we can send you a fact finder. A fact finder will kind of help you kind of pull all the information from your clients on what they need, what are they kind of looking for, and it can really help you provide additional life insurance sales. So let's say your clients are in their 40s, they have a young family. You can kind of talk to them about their needs and say, okay, well, you have two kids, they're 12, 13 years old. This is kind of the coverage that you need and why you kind of need the coverage. So it's a really great piece. Now let me talk a little bit about a case study. So we have Robert and Susan Smith. They're age 53, non-smokers. They're in excellent health. They currently have two term policies for $200,000 each, and they're currently getting to the end of their conversion privilege. So what are the options for the client? If they're getting to the end of their term conversion privilege, they could, in many policies, before the end of the conversion privilege, I don't have it on this sheet, they could convert to permanent life insurance. They could also then purchase another 20-year term policy. So getting at the end of their coverage, they're 53, they could qualify for another 20-year term policy. They could look at, also not on this sheet, they could look at index universal life insurance if they're looking to kind of build cash value or whole life. They want to build cash value as well. Another option is looking at final expense whole life insurance. So final expense is really a great product when your clients get older and it's to the point where they won't be underwritten for a regular permanent coverage. It can provide, a good amount of life insurance coverage with more minimal life insurance questions and things like that, where you submit it and they just have to answer 5 or 10 underwriting questions and they can get it approved. Also, for a client that's in their 50s, it's very important to review their fixed annuities, any annuities they might have, or really what are their financial products. A client in their 50s might be investing money in CDs, for example, or other fixed investments, maybe bonds or things like that. And you can really talk to them about the value of a fixed annuity. So some of the values of fixed annuities, for example, if your client's putting money in certificates of deposit, you're only going to get a return right now 3 to 4%, depending on the guarantee period. But you could put, instead of that, an alternative is putting your money into a multi-year guaranteed annuity, where you could earn for a 2-year period, earn close to 5%. So very competitive products and a conversation you can have with your clients when you're reviewing their life insurance coverage. So you're talking to your clients and you want to kind of do a quote. We have a nice, very robust quoting engine. This one is on term and GUL. So I took the 53-year-old client, the husband, and ran a quick quote. It's very easy to run quotes. This is the result. And then you can talk to your clients about, maybe they want to do another 20-year term policy. This is 20-year term. They could do, for example, AIG or Protective at around $91, and that'll give them another 20-year term policy. And it's very easy to run these. Great thing about this is you can also apply for coverage directly through the quoting engine. So you can give your clients a quote, and if they're good with it, say, okay, well, we can apply for the coverage, and it makes it a lot easier to do that. So, kind of meeting their life insurance needs. And I just ran this at a standard non-tobacco risk class. So, if your clients are super healthy, they could maybe qualify for a preferred rate class, and you'd have an even lower premium amount than what I'm showing. And then also, if your clients are a little bit older maybe, or their health is a little bit questionable, they could run a final expense policy. And that's what I'm showing here. How much is a final expense policy? And I ran some carriers here, and really kind of easy to follow setup. And if you have any questions on running quotes, we can help you with that and answer any questions that you might have. So now I'm going to look a little bit in the chat. If you have any questions, please pass them along, and I'll answer them right now. So one question clients had is, one question that you guys had is, how do I get the electronic brochures from carriers? And the easiest way to get these electronic brochures, if you email me at jdory@pfsinsurance.com, I can help you. I can give you that information. We have brochures from every carrier on the life and annuity side, and a lot of other great resources that I can send you. Just shoot me an email, or you can call me at 1-800-772-6881, extension 7105. Again, my number is 1-800-772-6881, extension 7105. Another question I got is there a time of year that you recommend doing a life insurance review? And my answer to that is you can kind of do it any time. What I've found to be very valuable is setting reminders in your Outlook system or whatever you use to contact your clients, and set a time period to do the reviews. A lot of times it can be beneficial to do reviews when it's a client's anniversary. So maybe you do it like a month before their anniversary. So if they have a term policy or permanent insurance and they purchased it, on March, let's say they purchased it March 2nd, 2015. Well, maybe you would review it now on March 2nd, 2023. So you kind of do it. I would recommend doing it around the anniversary, because that's usually kind of a good way to, remember what their needs are. Just like maybe you're contacting your clients on their anniversary to kind of give them a happy birthday greeting. It kind of makes sense to do everything at the same time. And another question I received, confirming the carriers we offer for life and annuities. And so on the life and annuity side, we offer all the top carriers. So that's an advantage that we offer. And I want to say it's over 40 plus carriers for life and annuities. So pretty much any carrier you're going to want to offer, all the most competitive carriers we offer. So if you give us a call, if you give me a call, for example, I can get you that information and also cover, what the commission levels we offer and what the value adds from each carriers. So the benefit I found working for Pinnacle is the fact that we offer all the top carriers. It makes our story really great. By being able to offer the top carriers when you're running quotes for UL or term, you can look at all the top carriers and know that, we offer them. We can get you set up very easily. If you send a request to us for licensing, that information gets sent to our licensing team every day, and you can provide a very quick review on everything. So that's really a benefit of working with Pinnacle. Another question I got on annuities. The question is, what are the most beneficial annuity products right now? So that's a great question. On the fixed annuity side, a product we're promoting pretty substantially is our multi-year guaranteed annuities. And the reason is they compare very favorably against CDs. So certificates of deposit, you're probably going to get locked into a 5-year period. And with one of our multi-year guaranteed annuities, you could do a 2-year guarantee and have a guaranteed rate of return that's higher than what you can get for a CD. So right now, I think I promoted in our communication that you can do a multi-year guaranteed annuity at 4.95% for 2 years. And good luck finding a rate that high for a certificate of deposit. So it's a product that I think we can sell a lot of, and I think we have been over the last few months. So that's a great product to offer. your clients, multi-year guaranteed annuities. We also offer indexed annuities, which allows you to put money in an indexed fixed account that earns interest based on an index like the S&P 500. So putting your money in that account, if you think the market's going to go up, that could be valuable. There's always a floor of 0% and a cap of like around 9 or 10%. So that's also another annuity that I think is very beneficial. We did get a question from somebody asking about the scripts that I shared earlier. So we do have scripts on our final expense products. I think there's 100 scripts that help you talk to your clients about final expense. If you have any questions on those scripts, you can reach out to me at jdoria@pfsinsurance.com or give me a call, 1-800-772-6881, extension 7105. And I think I'm looking at the messages now. It looks like that's all the messages we've gotten. But if anything comes up, please reach out to me. We're here to support you and hope you be successful and sell more life and annuity products. So feel free to reach out to me. I can be reached at jdoria@pfsinsurance.com, or you can reach me at 1-800-772-6881, extension 7105. Again, my number is 1-800-772-6881, extension 7105. And I'd like to thank everybody for attending today's session. I will be sending out a recording after today's session. And please reach out with any questions or any help that we can provide you. Thank you so much and have a great day. Thank you.